Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Today is Wednesday, August 13th, 2014. My name is Rex Harris. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to spend some time with you here this morning. Today, we're going to be discussing how to choose the best method of marketing for you based on where you're at in your home business journey right now. Not every method of marketing is for everyone, depending upon where they're at, in the process. There's multiple criteria that figure into this. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look at those so you can start making better quality choices regarding marketing and get the most out of the time that you have to spend online. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on screen sharing right now, and we will get things rolling here. Okay. Now, just in quick review from last night, we started with how to set your 90-day income intention based on the amount of hours that you have to work every week and the amount of money that you would like to be earning residually at the end of a 90-day period, realistically. Okay. The video from last night, the Hangout, has actually already been added to the Academy, and it's available for you to watch in the recording under the Academy link in your back office. Part of this process, once you know or have committed to a specific amount of hours that you are going to invest in your business every week, a choice has to be made regarding how you're going to promote whatever it is that you're promoting. Okay, we're going to be exploring some options today, and there's really, in terms of how am I going to connect with people, because that's what we're really talking about here. Which method let me see, this is am I going to use to reach and connect with people whose problem I can solve? Okay, for those of you that are taking notes, I'll give you a second to write that down. Okay. Which method am I going to use to reach and connect with people whose problem I can solve? All right. Well, you have some options, and I'm going to go through these options today. We're going to be actually discussing 3 options here. Okay. Okay, we're going to be looking at conversational marketing, email marketing, and social media marketing / blogging are going to be what we're going to look at today as viable options. Determining which option is best for us wherever we are in the journey is going to depend first and foremost, okay, on your advertising budget. How do I choose? What factors do I need to consider? Okay. Well, one is definitely advertising budget. A lot of people, when they start a business online, are starting from zero and they have no advertising budget. Okay, so zero advertising budget equals conversational marketing. And it can also include blogging, but if you don't have excuse me, the resources, financial resources, to set up and host a blog that's independent of a free service and have the financial resources to pay for hosting, domain name, and all that stuff, that's not something that I would pursue at this time. The biggest determining criteria in this is your advertising budget, in my opinion. Because if you've got zero advertising budget, I mean, from where I stand, email marketing and social media marketing and blogging are out, because a standard run-of-the-mill free blog, based on my experience, does not cut it anymore. Okay, blogging is something that we will be teaching on in the future, but our fundamental focus is right now for the Academy are conversational marketing and email marketing, because those are the two activities that are going to give you the best opportunity to become profitable now. Social media marketing, blogging, we could even throw in, direct video marketing into that too. Those are things that are going to develop over time. You can plan on a good solid 50 days of creating content every day before you're going to see a significant a number of visitors that are going to convert to subscribers. And the whole object of the Academy of Home Business is to get people making money now, not later. Okay, but I want people to know all of their options. Okay, so advertising budget is huge. If you don't have an advertising budget, again, email marketing and social media marketing and blogging, based on my experience, are out of the equation right now. Okay, you don't need a huge advertising budget to use email marketing, but you do need some. Okay, because I mean, traffic is not free, and you need traffic in order to collect email addresses. Please excuse me for just a second. My grandson just got out of bed. My apologies. So, taking the time to make this decision is going to save you a lot of heartache and a lot of headache. Because once you've made the decision, my advice to you is focus exclusively upon that method of marketing until you have mastered that method and it's producing income for you every day. A big part of the reason why people get nowhere in this business is because they think that they've got to learn it all now, and you don't have to learn it all now. Case in point, last night, Dustin Custer and I did a webinar on a more advanced method of traffic generation. It was a great webinar. We had a great turnout. Okay, but that is not a level that everyone is at right now, and it's up to you to basically script your business based on your immediate needs right now. Okay, how many hours per week do I have to do this, and how much money do I want to be earning residually over the next 90 days? Those are the two questions that you have to answer, and when you can answer that, then you can determine, okay, now which is the best method of marketing for me, because that's going to be based on, your available financial resources. And if you don't have money to market online, even though you're paying an auto ship on a business opportunity, that's okay. You just have to learn the right method. You have to know how to reach your target audience, where they are, and what to offer them that's going to entice them to enter their email address in a box and take action. Okay, with conversational marketing, you can still have a lead capture page and collect email addresses. Okay, in the space of conversational marketing, for example, when a conversation gets to a point where you would ask someone, well, would it be worth a few minutes of your time if I could show you something that's going to help you start getting 3 to 5 signups in your business every week? And they say yes, you could then send them to a lead capture page. Granted, it's going to be slower than going out and buying traffic and sending it to the page directly, but at least you're still collecting email addresses, and because of the fact that you've been chatting and talking with these people, the quality of the lead is going to be much greater. Your open rates are going to be greater when you do send a broadcast to let people know, you know, if you're doing a hangout, if you're doing a workshop, if you just found a cool product that goes along with, you know, finding a solution to whatever problem they need to solve. Okay, because again, marketing is about answering questions and solving problems. It's not direct sales. Direct sales is a completely different monster. This is a very customer service based method of marketing. Okay, as you know, taught by Wallace Wattles in The Science of Getting Rich. You know, service is everything. And once you determine what services you can offer people, you can then begin to receive compensation for your time, or compensation for your products, or compensation for your services. Okay. So let's start with conversational marketing. Many of you are already familiar with this method of marketing, and it's actually something we've taught on at length. We have scripts already inside the library of the Academy of Home Business that you can follow for the purposes of conversational marketing. Okay, one of my favorite places for the utilization of conversational marketing is inside of a resource called IBO Toolbox. And I'm just going to give you a brief example of this here today. We're not going to go into, long drawn out details on conversational marketing. This is just basically an introduction here. Now, the object here is to connect with people, find out what their challenges are in terms of their home business, and then direct them to the solution. IBO Toolbox is a resource. Please excuse me for just a moment. My apologies, as you can tell probably by my voice that I've been dealing with a bit of a cold here, so I didn't want to blow my nose in your ear. I try to be courteous that way. Okay. With any marketing technique I'm going to use, the one thing I have to know above anything else, okay, is who am I reaching out to with each resource I use? Okay, very important here. Who am I reaching out to with each resource I use? It doesn't matter whether I'm buying solo ads. It doesn't matter whether I'm using conversational marketing on Facebook or on IBO Toolbox. I need to know who I'm talking to. On IBO Toolbox, I am talking to internet marketers and home business owners who are active in the industry right now. That's what I need to know. Because once I know that, now I know how to communicate with people accordingly based on the challenges that are faced by other internet marketers and home business owners. And the challenges are almost infinite. So as long as I have some basic knowledge of anything, and it doesn't matter what it is in terms of internet marketing, if I've got basic knowledge of conversational marketing, if I've got basic knowledge of email marketing, if I've got basic knowledge of any method of marketing, okay, I have a solution I can offer someone. So basically how conversational marketing works on IBO Toolbox is like this. Okay, I see I have some new associate requests here. So each time, holy smokes, I got a lot of new associate requests there. Each time I get a new associate request, it's very simple. Okay, first thing I do is I take a look at the picture and I make sure that they're a real human being. This person's already managed to get themselves suspended. Okay, actually I need to go back here and start on this page here. Okay, so we'll start with this person here. Her name is Terry. So I click accept. I go to Terry's name and I send her a message. Hi, Terry. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? That's how every interaction starts, okay? And everybody here can do that. Okay, write that down. If you're not already part of the Academy or part of Team Mojo and you don't have access to our script yet, write that down. Okay, the same thing applies to Facebook. Okay, when I get a friend request on Facebook, the same thing applies. Okay, I go check out their profile real quick, and as long as I don't see anything that's disgusting or revolting or outside of my belief system, I'm going to click confirm request, go to message, and I'm going to say, hi Ryan, thanks for the ad, how are you today? And that's it. All I'm going to do, and I'm going to wait for Ryan to get back with me. And I'm going to do that through every association request that comes in through IBO Toolbox. I'm going to do that for every friend request I get on Facebook. All the time, every time. Because that's what's going to keep me consistently engaged in conversation all the time, thus conversational marketing. All right. Now, one of the cool strategies with that, let me give you another, just give you ideas of things to talk with people about. Okay. Like in this case here, I have somebody that's sent me an associate's request. So what I'll do is I'll go take a look at their profile here, and I'm going to find out which business opportunity they're promoting by going to businesses here and seeing what they have going. Okay, they've got free toolbox, targeted lead building for success, position present. Let me see. So I'm going to look at the product website here to see exactly what he's got here. Make money with Harvey Silver Fox, Profit Center, multiple streams of income. Okay, not familiar with that. Whoops, close the wrong one here. See what else I can find here. Because as long as I know what somebody's doing, I can leverage that, and he doesn't have anything there as far as a product website is concerned. Okay, so again, same basic thing. Hi, Alonzo. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? Now, when targeting internet marketers on IBO Toolbox, here's what I know. I know that 95% of the people in this community are not where they'd like to be with their business. They're not making the amount of money they'd like to make. Knowing that, when I'm engaging people in conversation and when I get to the point I can talk about business with them, it makes it very easy for me to transition someone from, you know, warming up in the conversation to talking about their business and finding out exactly where they're at with it. And again, all of these are outlined here in the academy inside of, or excuse me, in the library here inside the academy. Okay, IBO Toolbox scripts, for example, right there, that I can follow along with during my conversations. So, you know, as an example, if I'm talking with somebody on IBO Toolbox, okay, we'll just run through a quick scenario here and then we're going to move on. Okay. Here's another person here. Hi, Dean. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? So let's say I have a conversation with Dean. We'll go look at his profile, see if we can find out what he's doing here. And let me see, New Strategies Group LLC. I have no idea what that is. Look at the product website. Okay, that's MLM Recruit on Demand. Look at the opportunity website here. Okay, here's Carrot Bars, for prime example. Okay, please excuse me for just a moment. So I know now that Dean is promoting Carrot Bars here through his profile on IBO Toolbox. So a sample conversation, you know, just chatting with him may go like this. Hi, Dean. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? Hi, Rex. I'm great. Thanks. How are you? I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. Okay. How long have you been with IBO Toolbox? The reason that when I'm using IBO Toolbox that I engage with people about IBO Toolbox is because it's a great icebreaker. Okay. I don't just say, hey, Dean, you know, thanks for the ad. You know, would it be worth a few minutes of your time if I could show you how to do better with your business? To me, that's arrogant, and I would instantaneously dismiss a person that approached me like that. Okay? It's not what you say, it's how you say it, and even more importantly, when you say it. Okay? That's one of the missing elements to that equation that's been there forever. They hear that all the time. Oh, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Well, that's true, but also when you say it. When you say it in a point in the conversation is critical as to whether or not, you know, you're going to look like a hero or you're going to come off like a zero. Okay? Hope you guys are taking notes. Okay? It's not what you say and how you say it. It's what you say, how you say it, and when you say it. Okay? Repeat that with me. Okay? It's not what you say, it's how you say it and when you say it. So we know Dean's in Carrot Bars. So I've asked Dean, how long have you been with IBO Toolbox? Oh, I've been with it for about 3 months. How about you? No, I actually joined it right around the time they launched here a few years back. You know, how's it producing for you? Simple question I can ask them. Well, I'm actually just getting started, and you know, I've done I've done a couple things like that. Well, then I'm going to maybe ask them, have you done your first press release yet? Or what have you found to be, you know, what do you like about IBO Toolbox the best so far? And then I let them answer. Okay. And once they answer back, say, hey, you know, hey Dean, I was actually just looking at your profile over there, and I noticed that you're promoting Carrot Bars. How long have you been promoting that? Okay. Are you finding IBO Toolbox is a reliable resource for getting referrals for Carrot Bars every day? That's a yes or no question. Okay. And either way, it's a win for me when I ask that question. Either way. Because even if he says yes, okay, I have something for him. If he says no, that makes it easy. Oh, so you're not getting, you're not getting, you know, you're not getting signups every day using IBO Toolbox. Okay, that's what I can ask. Would it be worth a few minutes of your time if I could show you a couple of the things that we're doing to get signups every day, and in our primary businesses? Well, of course it would be. Now you're in, and now I can invite people to take a look at the academy. Now I can invite people to a webinar. Now I can invite people to a hangout or a workshop. All right. This is really just very simple, step-by-step, methodical, conversational marketing, answering questions and solving problems. Once I know the business opportunity someone's in, it doesn't matter whether they're rocking it or whether it's a horrible experience. There's something that I can share with them that's going to help them be better than what they are right now. That's the whole objective, is to provide for people something that's going to help them be better now. Okay? Provide something for people that's going to help them be better now. And you might say, well, Rex, what can I share with them? Well, you know what? You've got a whole academy of home business that's just starting, that's loaded with information. Okay? Anybody can go in there and glean from that and do something very simple. Because it doesn't require something, huge and fantastic to collect an email address. It just requires something of remarkable value. So in this case, I know which business opportunities he's in, and let's say, Rex, things just really haven't been going that well. I've been struggling, and I'm not quite sure what to do. Okay, well, no problem. I mean, I can certainly relate to that. A lot of people, find that there are some, challenges that they need solutions for when they first start. Would it be worth a few minutes of your time if I could show you a couple of things that would help you start getting signups every week in Karatbars? Absolutely yes. Okay, 99 times out of 100 they're going to say yes. The only other thing they might ask is, well, how much does that cost? So it doesn't cost you anything. Because it doesn't cost you anything to talk to me. It doesn't cost you anything to come to a workshop. All I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an invitation to our next free workshop. Show up, see what you think. If you like what you see and you like what you hear and you'd like to work together with me in friendship and spirit, let me know and I'll show you what we do. Fair enough? Fair enough. Okay? Simple, basic concepts, ladies and gentlemen, that work every time. And this goes back to what we're talking about today with choosing the best method of marketing for you. Okay, because quite honestly, if you've got zero advertising budget, conversational marketing is pretty much your only option. It's pretty much your only option because most people, okay, don't have the skills to set up a blog and begin to brand themselves as an expert in the social media, which is really what's required if you're going to use the blogging, because people are going to join those who they know, like, and trust. That's who they're going to join a business with. Okay? You have to become that person that they know, like, and trust. And that's very easy to do with conversational marketing because it's belly to belly, person to person. And you don't have to sell anything. People ask me all the time, well, Rex, how do I close people into my business? And I say you don't, because what we do doesn't involve closing. It's not direct sales. This is offering people a solution to a problem. They're either going to buy it or they're not. Okay, if they've got a problem that we're offering them a fantastic solution for, okay, they're either going to buy it or they're not. I don't need to pitch and sell it to them and convince them why they need it. I simply present it to them, share with them why I'm doing this, how it works, and what it is, following the golden circle. Why we're doing it, how it works, and what it is. So if Dean were to ask me, so how does all this work, Rex? I'm going to follow that. Why? Well, the reason we're doing this, Dean, is because, both myself and the people I work with believe in the power of the family. And our objective is to assist as many people as we can to become independent home business owners over the next 90 days. And what I mean by independent is financially free and no longer in need of working a job anymore. Well, is that really possible? Yes, it is. And let me explain to you how we do that. Okay, we do this by offering people access to workshops and training we have created that will walk them step by step through the process wherever they are in their journey as an entrepreneur or home business owner. Okay, all of this is enclosed in our team site called the Academy of Home Business, where you can create your free account, go in there and have access to our workshops and training. And then if you would like to make money with that, we also have an affiliate program that opens even more advanced training for you as well. Okay, I'm not pitching him on what it is. Okay, I'm simply sharing with him what it is based on the heart of the matter. Our why. Why are we doing this? Because it is our intention to help as many people as we possibly can become independent, financially free home business owners in the next 90 days. The reason I use time frames is because when you start talking in time frames, for someone that's in a position in life right now where they are unhappy with their finances, they're unhappy with their job, they're unhappy with their living conditions. When I use time frames and I'm specific about potential outcomes when you follow the training, it gives people a sense that, wow, there's light at the end of the tunnel here. 90 days. You mean I could be working at home, making money and replacing my income in 90 days? Yes, you can. Absolutely you can. All right. Is that what you really want? Yes, it is. All right. Now let's see what a better fit is for you here. Let's see what, let's see what it's going to take to get you started. And then I'm going to go through this same thing with them that I go through with everybody. Okay. First thing I want to know, obviously, is Carrot Bars your primary focus right now? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Okay. Now, how many hours per week do you have to invest in the promotion of your home business? Well, I've got about 25 hours per week, Rex, that you can commit to. You're telling me right now today, Dean, that effective immediately you're ready to commit to 25 hours per week starting today. Yes, I am. That's fantastic. Okay. Now, realistically, should you decide that you want to work with me today, what would be a level of income that would make you happy on a monthly residual basis over the next 90 days? If you got to the end of 90 days and you were making X amount of dollars per month residually, what's your number, Dean? Well, it's $3,500 per month, Rex. That would get me at home with my family. Fantastic. Okay, so we got 25 hours a week, and you want to get to $3,500 per month. Now let's start looking at the compensation plan for your business. Because now, once I have a basic understanding of the compensation plan for their business, all I need to find out is how much money they need to earn for every personal referral to make that happen, because I know there's no flipping way they're going to make that kind of money residually through matrix commissions in any deal. I'm not saying that there's not 5% of the people out there that can, but those 5% that can are people that already have a list. You're going to find very few people that are going to go into this industry with the bare bones basics and get to that level of income residually through matrix commissions. Okay, not saying it can't happen, because it can, but it's not, it's the exception and not the rule. And this is where you're going to find a lot of people. Guess what? When you do this with them and you walk through this with them, you know what they're going to find? You mean I've got to get 3 personal referrals every day in my business for the next 90 days to get there? Yeah, if that's where you want to be at the end of 90 days, and that's just with, what you get when people sign up. We're not even figuring in your matrix commissions yet. Do you know what your matrix commissions would be if you had that many personal referrals in 90 days? Okay, calculate that out, and that's going to tell you where you're at. Well, that means I would be at about $7,400 a month. Really? Okay, well, then that more than doubles what your expectation is. Here's my question. Okay, are you going to be able to get 3 personal referrals every day with the limited amount of time you have to spend on your business? Okay, now we've got people thinking. Now we're on a level playing field, and we can start sharing with people what it is that we do. Because now I'm going to ask Dean, okay, so now that we know what you need to make that happen, all right, what type of monthly advertising budget do you have right now? Because now guess what? Once I know that, now I know where to send them. I can promote anything conversational marketing based to them, email marketing, I can promote something there. I can promote the academy, any of this. I could promote, any training based business opportunity. All because I took a few minutes to chat with somebody and find out what's going on in their life. I've become basically a customer support consultant here in this case, and now I'm going to get paid for my efforts. Please excuse me. Okay, so I don't want to dwell on conversational marketing anymore because we've got a limited amount of time together today, and I want to be able to get through the rest of what we're going to talk about here today. Okay, so there's a good solid basic foundation for conversational marketing and how to lead a conversation where you want it to go. All right, please understand this comes with practice, and it comes with getting committed to a marketing strategy. If you have 0 advertising budget right now, okay, this is what you should be focusing on, and only this. That's it. Don't even worry about this stuff, because here's the cool thing about the more advanced stuff. Once you master this, the advanced stuff is still going to be there. People get all flipped out and worried about, geez, how do I learn the conversational marketing and the email marketing? How do I do it all? You don't. You master one first based on your advertising budget. If you've got no budget, then conversational marketing it is. If you've got a little budget, you can look at email marketing. If you got a big budget, you can look at email marketing. If you're somebody that wants to go out there and make a name for themselves in this industry and speak on stage at events and stuff like that, social media and blogging are something that you're going to want to consider. But you don't have to do it now to make money. That's the whole point. And this is where people are getting so confused. They think they've got to do it all to make money, and you don't. You don't have to do it all. You've got to choose one method of marketing that's a great fit for you based on where you're at right now. Focus exclusively on that and forget about the rest, because the rest is going to be there when you get there. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Okay, so now we understand, or at least we should have a basic understanding of which method of marketing I should choose based on my advertising budget. Okay? Now you might ask, Rex, I don't have any advertising budget, but I'm really not comfortable chatting with people or talking with people on the phone. Then my advice to you is probably find a different business to be involved in, because internet marketing and network marketing is not for you. If you're not willing to engage and converse with people, that's just the way it is. Okay, this is a people business. In order for people to make money, other people have to spend it. That's just the way that it is, and they're only going to spend money in today's day and age with people they know, like, and trust. And you have to somehow, some way create something that's going to do that. Whether you're creating a sale or a traffic funnel for email marketing, or whether you're just doing it belly to belly, face to face, even calling on the phone using conversational marketing, which I highly recommend all of you do, because IBO Toolbox is loaded with phone numbers of network marketers you can call. They're everywhere. Okay? And we'll get into a training on that at another time. Okay? I want to keep it very basic and simple today. All right, let me jump over here and see if there's any questions. It is making sense. Awesome. All right, so now let's continue. Email marketing. Who is email marketing for? Well, email marketing is for people who are interested in getting greater results faster, but understand that comes with a price, okay? Traffic is not free. Autoresponders are not free. Marketing systems, for the most part, are not free. Okay, all of those require money. If you're going to get into email marketing, I would recommend no less than a budget of about $150 per month. Reason being, your autoresponder in most cases is going to run you on an average of about $20 per month. Okay, if you don't already have a marketing system with lead capture pages in place, then you're going to have to develop that. You know, most splash page makers, you know, you can get anywhere from free to, you know, $10 a month. Okay, the good ones anyway. And there's some good free ones out there too. But again, just because a capture page maker is free does not mean that it's going to be free to utilize if it requires an autoresponder. Okay. So keeping that in mind. Every internet marketer should be collecting email addresses every day. If the time is not right for you right now, that's okay. But that needs to be in your 1-year plan. That, you know, let's say you set up a daily plan of action with a 1-year plan. And in that 1-year plan, your objective is to have the financial resources to get into email marketing in the next 90 days. That's a smart way to do it. And just focus on the conversational marketing to get you where you want to be, because you can get there. As long as you got a place to send people where they can buy something, you can make money. Okay? What email marketing gives us the power to do is just reach a lot more people faster and make money every day. Because as much as what we do is, you know, not direct sales in terms of conversion, it's still about numbers, just like direct sales is. It's still a numbers chase. The advantage that you have with email marketing is the fact that you can reach fantastic numbers in a very short period of time if you're doing things correctly. And what do I mean by doing things correctly? Well, number one, first and foremost, understanding who it is you're advertising to when you buy traffic. Because if I buy traffic from something like Free Safe List Mailer for the purposes of collecting the email addresses of other safe list marketers, okay, that's not going to be the same funnel that I promote to a solo ad provider, for example. Because most solo ad providers have the email addresses of business opportunity seekers and people who are looking for ways to make money online for the first time. So knowing who makes up your traffic resource, ladies and gentlemen, is paramount to your success, because it's not a one capture page fits all type of business. If you're in a weight loss deal, for example, in order for you to get the greatest results with that, you're going to have two options. One, direct target marketing to people who are looking for solutions to a weight loss problem now, or B, business opportunity seekers who are looking for a way to make money. Business opportunity seekers are always part of the equation in any business opportunity that you are promoting, period. Because I can promote to business opportunity seekers in such a way that my business opportunity will never even come up by name. All I have to do is have a quality presentation to connect people with once they tell me yes, they are interested in taking a look at what I'm doing. Okay, the same thing applies to email marketing. The difference is it's done on more of an automated type of platform. Granted, you have to be part of your marketing system if you're going to be successful. There are very few people out there that have the skills and the money to hide behind their computer and make money today. There's still a few of them out there that can do it, but I mean, that's something that's further down the road. That's not something you're just going to jump into now unless you've got $1,000 plus every day to spend on advertising, which is what's required if you're going to make big money doing those type of things. Because just like knowing what to say to people through conversational marketing applies to the solution they're seeking, the same thing applies to email marketing. Let me give you an example here. One of the splash page makers I use is called Splash Wizard. And I've created multiple splash pages in here based on who I want to target. Okay. One of my traffic resources that I utilize religiously is SafeLists. Okay. One of my favorites is freesafelistmailer.com because A, the advertising is effective, and B, it's a huge base of internet marketers, 49,435, who have heard every BS nonsense that there is to hear. That's why I love this, because of the stuff that I promote, I keep it real. And I don't target SafeList marketers with anything other than the solutions that they're seeking so they can get better at SafeList marketing. Okay? To help that make sense, here's a capture page that I created using SafeLists, okay, with a video here that engages people on the main page. New free video shows you how to attract 100 plus new subscribers daily using SafeList and solo ads. People enter their name and their email address here to watch the next video, and then I provide for them on the back end a 2-video series. Once they opt in, they land on this page here, and I got to redo that video because somebody flagged it on YouTube again. That's why I stopped promoting this, because I got to re-upload that new video. That's why everything we're doing on YouTube now is remaining unlisted, because the malicious flagging is just getting out of control. But new free video shows you how to attract 100 plus new subscribers daily using SafeList, and then there's a video here that walks them step by step through the process of how I do that, with a call to action that leads to the resource I'm using here, okay, for the promotion of Splash Wizard. Okay, I'm not just taking Splash Wizard and promoting it at face value here. I'm collecting the email address first, so I can then continue to promote on the back end of this, excuse me, by inviting people to workshops, webinars, hangouts, etc. Your first interaction with any person, regardless of whether you're using conversational marketing or email marketing, whoops, sorry about that, wrong panel. Your first interaction is going to make or break that relationship. You've heard the terminology, I'm sure, about making a great first impression. Well, this is one place where that applies in spades, man. You have to make a fantastic first impression. Okay? Not so much in the presentation of the video, but in the value that you're sharing. Because it's like Frank Kern says, you know, the old adage that the money is in the list is BS. The money is in the value that you provide to your list. So that's why if I know some basic techniques that get results, that's when I can go create a splash page and share those with people. Because this isn't about promoting my business. Okay? Nobody cares if there's a back office out there somewhere that's loaded with, training from top internet marketers that are leading people supposedly to the promised land. Nobody cares about that. What they care about is what that training is going to do for them. They could care less about the names. They could care less about, what's in there. What they want to know is what's in this for me. How is this going to help me get from point A to point B to point C? That's what they want to know. And you have the opportunity to meet that burden easily and effectively by following the strategies that I shared with you today, just engaging with people. Because really, the only determining factor in how you're going to engage is your advertising budget. If you've got zero advertising budget, then you're going to use conversational marketing to engage. If you've got an advertising budget, then my recommendation would be that you learn email marketing and you do whatever it takes to learn it. If it takes you 25 hours a week right now to learn it, then you spend 25 hours a week right now learning it, if that's what it takes. But learn it and focus exclusively on that if that's what you want to do, and leave the other stuff alone until you have mastered one method of marketing to a point where it's producing money, period. Okay? And all of this information, ladies and gentlemen, is provided to you inside of the Academy of Home Business, which is now open. All you have to do is get with the person that referred you to this workshop today, and they will show you how to get started here. As you can see, we've already added a ton of content here. We got some amazing pro bonuses in here for those people that want to upgrade and promote this thing and make some money. Surefire solo ads, 9-video training series, Pinterest profits, amazing stuff here. But even more importantly, the step-by-step stuff here within the library and the videos that we've added to the site that are showing what we're doing right now, and we're going to continue to add to this step by step by step. So you guys are going to know exactly how to do what it is that you need to do. Okay? So with that, I hope you found the information here useful here today. I appreciate you guys coming out and spending some time with me here. As always, it's great to see you. We'll be back today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for workshop number 2. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. See you guys later today. God bless you.